Hey everybody, it's Sticky Narcotic, back at it again with another YouTube video. Before we get in the video, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I'd really appreciate it. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, so today we're going to play some Esper Control. In anticipation for Ravnica Allegiance, I wanted to play something that I'm looking forward to in the new set, and that is Esper Control. I don't know how viable it will be, but I'd like to show off how viable it is now. Before I get started though, guys, I would like to apologize. I am not in my studio today. I am all the way 14 hours into Texas today. So I'm going to have to be a little quiet because I'm sharing this Airbnb with my family. And I do not know what background noises are being picked up, so I apologize, but I did want to make sure I get a video out to you guys as my viewers. So yeah, let's get started. So basic land package: 5 plains, 5 islands, 5 swamp, Esper colors, Glacial Fortress ×3, Isolated Chapel ×3, Drowned Catacombs ×1, Teferi the Cancer of Domineria ×4, Tezzeret Artifice Master ×2. We have our board wipes: Cleansing Nova, Urza's Ruinous Blast, Settle the Wreckage, and Ritual of Soot. We have our single removal cards, our Cast Down, our Price of Fame, and our Vraska's Contempt. We have 1 draw card, which is technically 8 with the Jumpstart ability, which is very usable in this deck with how many lands we will draw into. And that's Chemister's Insight. We are playing 2 Search for Azcantas, and we're playing 1 Jace, Cunning, Castaway. As a side win condition, we are also playing a full playset of Psychic Corrosion. So let's get into the gameplay, guys. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I believe we're going to be able to play Ravnica Allegiance tomorrow or Friday. Now I am out of town. I'm in San Antonio today because my brother-in-law is graduating from the Air Force tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be able to play it tomorrow. I'm going to try my hardest to, but I have to spend family time while I still have family here, you know? So, there will be a video posted tomorrow. I just don't know if it's going to be Ravnica Allegiance or if it's going to be a pre-recorded video I recorded just in case. So our opponent, it looks like they are playing Selesnya, which is awesome for a Cleansing Nova, Ritual of Soot. So our main priority right now is just to make sure that we survive long enough to put enough lands down. We basically kept this because we saw that we have both colors of land that we want. I will Price of Fame the Amara and Surveil. Yeah, actually that's the perfect Surveil right there. Gonna have my double white, my black on curve. Hunted Witness. In fact, here's something that I like about Settle the Wreckage, and I know it's such an old card to just now talk about liking and everything, but when a card says that when this creature dies for, say, Hunted Witness, Settle the Wreckage actually exiles cards, so it isn't going to let him have his die trigger. That's fine. You can get your +1/+1 counters because I'll have Settle the Wreckage up and available next turn. I'm not going to waste a Cast Down on any of this. We're just going to let him play into Settle the Wreckage if that's exactly what he wants to do. If not, we will Cast Down if he wants to attack singularly, and then just go on from there. Johnny, Adversary of Tyrant. Nice. A Planeswalker that doesn't block itself. That's a very nice card. Alright, so that's exactly what I wanted him to do. So we settle the Wreckage. Let him go get some lands. We'll cast down the Thorn Lieutenant and then say go. We'll cast down the Thorn Lieutenant on his turn just to make sure that we can do that and don't have to like use it on some other thing I'm not thinking about. We might even take a hit from it. I don't know. Maybe. We do need to find something to deal with the Johnny coming up. Okay. So we're going to Chemister's Insight. Try to gain some... Yeah, there we go. I'm afraid that Johnny's probably going to get his emblem off, and that's what I'm mainly concerned about right now, is allowing Johnny to get his emblem off. I do have Vraska's Contempt in here, so if I was able to get a Vraska's Contempt, I wouldn't be worried. I doubt I get a Vraska's Contempt. He's probably going to get his emblem off and win the game that way. I don't know. I mean, what's the... Yeah, I was about to say, what's the chance we actually get a Vraska's Contempt this turn? Whoa. Do we want to put down a Tezzeret or do we want to put down a Jace? I guess we'll put down a Tezzeret just in case he's not smart enough to go ahead and use it. We can try some type of swinging at him. I don't know. Yeah, I figured he was going to get his emblem. So now he's about to flood his board with cats. Yeah, we'll just block that. Okay, so firstly, let's +1. What does it say at the beginning of your instep? Okay, so is there a chance that we could get it off? I don't think so. So let's just go for Chemister's Insight for now. Try to find something worthwhile. Get a search for Azcanta. And put a land down. That is something about this deck, is that it's a lot better when you can play more than one spell per turn. But a lot of times you are just playing one spell per turn. Okay, so you're going for face. I like when you go for face, because then that means Tezzeret will probably be able to get it off. Maybe. Danto Vanguard. Well, that's a good card. So, yes. And we'll go ahead and do that. Yes. So the only thing we lose is a Thopter. I would think that actually wipes his emblem. I'd fight that with the judge in real life, but I doubt the game actually thought that through about the emblem, because it is a non-land permanent that isn't legendary. So just saying, but sometimes with special things like that, you know, Arena's not going to think of things like that. That'd be something that on Untap you would have to fight somebody, look up rules on that. And I mean, of course, you know, guys, I'm not a judge. I'm a player. So if you guys come up with the ruling that's how that works, then that's how that works. I mean, I'm not even going to fight you on it, because I myself don't know. Graveyard. Transform. So we do have a Azcanta. We are going to more than likely get Tezzeret's ultimate next turn, which is good. So we Ritual of Soot. Yeah, Ritual of Soot. Wipe the board. Chemister's Insight. Now, let's do Jace. So Jace is just in here for the memes, because, like, really he's not that great of a planeswalker. In this one, it's not Jace Unraveler of Secrets or Jace Memory Adept. It's Jace Cunning Castaway. You know, and yeah, of course, I kind of felt like he might have a Conclave Tribunal. Which I do have a Cleansing Nova that could handle that, but I don't know. Yeah, so Johnny, Adversary of Tyrant, still doing work to me right now. So that's +1. Chemister's Insight. Ooh, Settle the Wreckage is good. Yeah, pass turn. Let's see what he wants to do here. If he goes for face, I'll settle. If he goes for Jace, I don't care. Jace is kind of just a distraction, you know? And I'm totally fine with him being a distraction, at least for this game. In other games, he might matter. Yeah, if y'all want to go for Jace, you're more than welcome to. Pass. Pass. I'm going to feint like I don't have an actual board wipe available. Okay. Resolve. And since that's happening, we'll Chemister's Insight, discarding a cast down, submit. There we go. Another Ritual of Soot. We'll put this out. Alright, we got 40 cards to get through, guys. 40. We'll Ritual of Soot. And then probably Chemister's Insight again. And don't forget to tick up Jace. Pass turn. He probably thinks I have some type of shenanigan with Jace. Like I said, Jace is kind of just a distraction in this deck. I was at 59. That's basically what Jace is about. I was at 59. I'm going to use Price of Fame here for the Surveil. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's a pretty decent Surveil value there. So, there we go. Yes. Psychic Corrosion. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but with Settle the Wreckage, with Settle the Wreckage, these Psychic Corrosions don't have to work so hard, because a lot of times they'll go fish out their lands to try to filter out their deck, which is a mistake, because I'm going to... I'm going to use as much advantage as I can to try to get down their 60 life total, when I'm pinging them for 4. And again, that's how I think about Mill. I think about Mill as an alternate life total, because that's basically what it is. And he helps me kill himself. So that's nice too, Resolve. Sure, a Conclave Tribunal, I don't care. If you keep it on top, you understand that it gets milled away, though. That's a lot of things. This is something else a lot of people will mistake. The Conclave Tribunal is going to get milled away. So even though he might be like, oh, I have a Conclave Tribunal for next turn. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah? Yeah? Come on then. Be a tough guy. So, we use Cast Down since there's nothing else he can do this turn. And that still keeps us alive. He's not a burn deck, so I'm not afraid to go down to 3 life. And his life total is irrelevant to me. We will be using our Azcanta here to grab a Teferi. And Teferi's going to help out a lot too. So yes, this is feeling a lot better. So mill. Yes, and then this, and then Teferi. Take up a Jace. Take up a Teferi. Mill. Yes. Chemister's Insight here, discarding the Teferi. Submit. That's totally fine. Land draws are not dead draws. Alright, now he's down to a 3rd. So yes, make sure all of our white mana is up. He has no way of dealing damage to me this turn. Pass. Come on, bring on some tokens, man. See, he's afraid to play into the Cell of the Wreckage, and that's understandable, you know, because that's exactly what he's playing into. I wonder if he's going to make the mistake of filtering out his deck for me. So right at the moment he's at 19. He did not make the mistake, so he knows what he's doing. Okay, that's fine. Destroy an enchantment. That's fine. There's 2 more in my deck, and we're getting close to finding them. Okay, so land for turn. Make sure we do Tezzeret's ability. Teferi. I always get them confused. Teferi's ability. Found the board wipe. Make sure we do Jace's ability. We'll have 2 Jaces next turn. So first off, Cleansing Nova. Yeah, okay, just making sure that that's what that would do. Cleansing Nova to destroy all creatures. Chemister's Insight. For Psychic Corrosion. Oh yeah, we got this game on lock. Even with the Ajani emblem, we just found so many board wipes it wasn't even funny. So untap some lands. Yes, so Psychic Corrosion isn't a target ability, so your hexproof means nothing to me. In fact, so much so that you lost. Congratulations. Good game. Discard the planes. Submit. Good game. So yeah, sometimes you just come down to milling, guys. Sometimes you just come down to milling. Excuse me. There we go. And that's the win right there, son. So that's how this deck is supposed to play. Sometimes you'll get a bust, sometimes you'll get a win. I've personally enjoyed this deck a lot. Let's get another game in. Excuse me. Tell you what, guys, driving 14 hours was hell. I feel like crap right now. We cannot keep this with a good conscience. Even though it's such a good hand, we cannot keep it with a good conscience. That's a keepable hand, and not really that shabby. We'll go ahead and scry that to the bottom. Play Isolated Chapel first. That's another thing. I don't have any 1-drops, so these tapped lands, even if I don't have the, you know, like for instance here, I have an island, but I don't have a plains or a swamp. It still doesn't put me behind a turn because I don't have 1-drops in this. Oh wow, both search for Azcantas, eh? That's crazy. So he's playing green so far. I love green. He's playing green again. And he's playing Druid of the Cow, so he's playing that particular deck style. Beat my face deck style. I'm totally fine with that. I wonder if he has No Hide Ferox in there. A lot of people haven't been playing with that, but it would put a little bit of a dink in my Psychic Corrosion plan. Looks like he's playing the most basic green deck if he's playing with Highland Game. And he attacked with the Druid. That's cute. That's real cute. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and Psychic Corrosion. See how my opponent's feeling right now. Yeah, he looks like, I mean, I would almost call this green popper right now. Library. I have to keep a card like that. So we'll do this, play Psychic Corrosion number 2. We're going to take a lot of damage, but we're probably going to be able to find something worthwhile here with the, yeah, okay, Giganosaurus, sure. So he gets in for 5 this turn. I will Vraska Contempt that Giganosaurus for sure. We're going to say Graveyard for now. A Settle the Wreckage isn't bad. Settle the Wreckage is not bad. Yeah, I thought he was going to have a Galta. I don't see no Galta nowhere. Dude, he's playing with how many? Okay, so he's playing one of those type of decks. Okay, well if he has a Carnage turn, then I'm playing Vraska's Contempt this turn. So, sometimes when you play mill, you run into these random decks that have more than 60 cards in their deck. And you're just kind of like, what the heck is your deck even about? How did you come across your deck? We're gonna have to graveyard that one. It's just a bad pull. We need lands right now for sure. Especially if we're gonna have such a big life total to run into. Okay, so pass turn. Holding up. Settle the Wreckage. So again, we're seeing all these things that I would assume we'd see. Okay. Pass 2 attackers. Okay, and as the new looking guy he is, he played into settle. Quite nicely, I might add. What the heck are you doing? What is this? The game? Oh, okay. I guess I was just doing a little bit of allocation there. So he's not able to do any damage to me right now. So let's Chemister's Insight. Doing good, doing great. Got another Settle the Wreckage. Got some more Psychic Corrosion off. Alright, we're almost to a sweet payoff here. I'm just playing some Esper mill basically, but Esper control for sure. Elvish Rejuvenator's not going to help him right now. You Battlefield. It would make it the 7th, so I'll go ahead and actually we'll library that. Just cause, yeah, why not play it, you know? You know, why not play it? So we'll do that. We'll play. We'll use our Chemister's Insight on cast down, submit. Ooh, double Teferi for next turn. That's not bad. Alright, well, most of his deck is in his graveyard now. Yeah, so he's playing all the good green cards. I don't know how he ended up with the land total he has, but whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat. Get your gears grinded. So Elvish Rejuvenator, go ahead. Search for Azcanta, always keeping a Settle the Wreckage. Do we not have? Oh, I guess we don't because I exiled the Chemister's Insight. Well, looky there. So let's go ahead and Teferi. Teferi drawing us a card, milling our opponent, finding us a Tezzeret. Not that bad of a card. Not that bad of a card at all. Alright, so then we untap. Evolving Wilds, okay. I feel bad for opponent because there's no way he's coming back from this. Most of his good cards are in the graveyard. He's holding back one card in his hand, and I kind of wonder what that is. I'm not going to Settle the Wreckage if he wants to hit Teferi or me. I won't use Chemister's Insight until damage is declared, just in case he had a combat trick. We'll get rid of that Teferi. We have 2 other play copies in our deck, and Settle the Wreckage is more value when playing against a creature deck. So, granted, I'm almost certain we got this, guys. Almost certain here. We also still are not flipping the search for Azcanta. I mean, sure, we'll keep it. Still not flipping the search for Azcanta. So there's that. There's Psychic Corrosion. There's Tezzeret into Teferi. And here's the win. It's a good game. You didn't have a great hand, I guess. I don't know. You had a good start, but you played in my Settle the Wreckage too fast. And I get it, sometimes you kind of have to just play into things to try to see if it will stick, but that probably wasn't the best idea to do. But anyways, you gotta respect creature-based decks nowadays with control about to be out of hand, with Gruul becoming a thing. Gruul is going to be probably really good even against a control matchup, because I don't know how many instant sorceries I played, but I bet you it was enough to make my life total 0. So I was actually watching one of my favorite YouTubers today, and he was talking about how he's looking forward to Simic, and Simic's going to look cool, don't get me wrong, but Simic is either going to be Bant control, Simic control, or it's going to be creature based. And by control I mean control magic, as in like counter magic. Mulligan, I guess we'll keep. Nope. Hello. Ooh, Llanowars, nice. Put out the tap land first. Oh, goody. We're not the only one. Getting a slow start here, and that's really good when Mono Green again shows up. Mono Green or Selesnya. I have seen Llanowar Elves in Selesnya. Yeah, we gotta go find our land base right now. We can't really screw around with creatures or with Jace right now. It was good to pick up a Teferi. 50 cards. So yes, we will grab that. And now we're hoping to grab a Ritual of Soot for next turn, so that way we can get his Llanowars out of the way. We know that he doesn't really have any... Oh, come on, dude. Don't do this to me. Are you kidding? Yeah, I know that he would do that on Psychic Corrosion. I don't know if I would have. Library. We're going to go for the Chemister's Insight now, knowing that he could play a Thrashing Brontodon at any point. So we have board wipe.exe in hand, but we don't have the mana to cast it just yet. No Hide Ferox, not going to be a problem. View Battlefield. So no Hide Ferox. You can't cast no Hide Ferox, loses all abilities. Okay, so View Browser, Library. So we're going to pay the 2 mana to yes, and then we're going to cast it down. I don't mind basically Price of Faming that. Oh goody, another one. Well, if we get one more land, we get Cleansing Nova. Hey, guess what that is? A land. So, Cleansing Nova. And he is back to 3 lands. A Thrashing Brontodon. Okay. I mean, if you like, I understand why you're not, but you probably should take care of my search for Azcanta. Like, we're gonna be honest here, take care of my search for Azcanta. So we'll leave Teferi wide open for 3 damage, I don't care. Teferi is just part of my clever charade. I do wish I would have picked up like a cast down there, so that way I could have killed the Thrashing. But, you know, you get what you get. Would you like to kill my Ah, okay. Well, we'll go for Cleansing Nova next turn. Now that he's tapped out, we will keep a land. We will play a land. We will Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures. So that's 2 Thrashing Bratodons. I wonder if he's playing Reclamation Sage. Like, he could totally shut us down, and then we'd have to go on the Teferi plan. Teferi and Tezzeret plan, which is very slow. Basically making 1/1 Thopters and just going for it. Okay, well, cast down. Excuse me, yes, transform. So, we will play Psychic Corrosion and Psychic Corrosion. And then we will play Teferi. Alright. I do not believe we've played a land for turn. So, land for turn. And then we'll keep up a... We will keep up a... Chemister inside. So there we go. Now our engine's online. Everything looks good. A Reclamation Sage would... Good game. Yes, good game. Okay. So he sees it. But yeah, guys, basically, I'm kind of surprised because the last 2-3 times I tried to record this video, my computer kept messing up. I finally cleared out some space and started actually staying online. But my computer finally cleared up, and I was actually getting a lot of aggro decks and decks that weren't necessarily creature based. I had one deck burn me out, like literally lightning strike, lightning strike, lightning strike. Was his last play, and I was so mad because I was like, "Are you kidding?" I was at 12 life. I thought I had everything on deck. I tapped out because he had no creatures, and he lightning striked me to death, and it was ridiculous. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I'd really appreciate it. This is Sneaky Narcotic signing off.